Hello everyone, I appreciate you taking the time out to come on over to Monica Monet Collection and watching my video. Here on this channel, I love doing inexpensive and simple creations that you can do at home. Now I've been watching several creators here on YouTube use this epoxy resin, and I decided I wanted to try it out. I've seen ashtrays, keychains, trays, candles. I've seen a lot of things made out of this epoxy. So today I'm going to create a jewelry tray. Okay, the first thing I did was I read my instructions and I also watched several videos. The first thing I'm going to do is pour my resin inside of my measuring cup. Then I'm going to pour it inside of my plastic cup. Now make sure you squeeze it all out into the cup. Next, I'm going to pour my hardener inside of my cup, and I'm going to make sure I pour the same amount that I poured the resin inside of the first cup. Now I'm going to pour both of them inside of the same cup. And again, make sure you get all of it out of the cup. The cloudy part that you see inside of this cup are air bubbles. So what you have to do is sit it inside of a warm cup of water for about 2 minutes, take it out, then stir it for 30 seconds. Now the water was put in the microwave for about 1 minute, just enough for it to get warm, so when I put the cup inside of the warm water that it would melt all the bubbles. You can tell you got all of the bubbles out of the resin because the resin looks clear. With this project, I'm going to use some cut up glass and some black and silver glitter. Okay, I just finished pouring in my cut up glass. Now I'm going to pour in my black and silver glitter. After I finish mixing it together, I'm going to pour it onto my tray. Since this is my first time using this epoxy, I'm just going to use enough to cover the bottom of this tray. I haven't had the chance to welcome my first time viewers. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn your notification bell on so you will know every time I upload a video. And if you are my returning supporters, loving, dedicated supporters, I appreciate you from where? The bottom of my heart. After I finished pouring my resin onto my tray, then I poured in some of my cut up glass, and then I decided to put some more cut up glass on top of my resin and just kind of blend it into it. Next, I decided to put a little bit more of the silver glitter on top. Okay, since I had some of my resin left, I decided to fill this round mold up with it. As you can see, the cut up glass is staying at the bottom of this cup, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop up some of this cut up glass and put it inside of this mold, and then I will pour in the resin inside the mold. Y'all, please remember this is my first time doing this and I am making a mess, but I hope it turns out beautiful. Okay, I have enough resin left to put inside of the coastal mold. I thought I had enough for the ashtray also, but I only had enough for the coastal mold. Now here are some tips. Do this project in a well ventilated room. Close your door, you can put up your window a little bit, and make sure you have on some gloves and a mask. The instructions do say it's safe to use in your home and that it is odorless, but I smell a slight smell in the hardener. So for my protection, I did use a mask. Now this is the way everything will look after the resin has set overnight. Here is the coastal. Now I'm going to remove the mold from the second project. How cute is this little thing? Now I'm going to apply my Let Go and Let God sign on top of my resin. Now I let this resin sit for about 12 hours and it was dry. Some people let it sit a little longer. Now I must tell you, this resin is hard as a rock. But it did turn out beautiful. I think the next time I wouldn't use the black glitter because it's hard for me to see the Let Go and Let God sign clearly because of the background being so dark. But I still think it turned out beautiful. But I think next time I wouldn't use so much black glitter, or not any black glitter at all. Okay, the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tacky glue on top of my sign. Now, I've seen people use the Mod Podge and the tacky glue, but they say the tacky glue is better to put on top of like a picture. But for this, I'm going to put it on top of my Let Go and Let God sign. And this will hold the sign in place while I put the epoxy resin on top. It took about 20 minutes for this glue to dry. Now this next scene you're about to see, I'm gonna have to tell you what I did because I forgot to turn my camera on. Okay, after my tacky glue dried, then I spreaded some of my epoxy resin on top of my sign. I didn't have to use that much of the epoxy on top of my sign. I just used about this much, and I just spread it just very lightly on top. And now I am finished. It's dried, it's very hard, and here is the finished product. Now with this much epoxy that I mixed up, I was able to create a sign, a coastal, and a candle holder. This plate could be used as multiple functions, like you could put your jewelry on, you could just place anything you would like on top of it. Now for the little candle holder, you can also use it as a pencil holder or a crochet holder, because I do crochet too, so you can use this for anything you would like. What a cute jewelry holder. I think this project turned out beautiful. I will do it again. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn your notification bell on, and come back and watch another one of my videos. I appreciate you for stopping by my channel and watching it. Until next time, God bless.